Think about all the irreplaceable moments on your computer, your kids' photos, important records, years of work, and memories. If your computer crashed today, how much would you lose? It happens every day, and it's completely preventable. That's why I use and recommend Carbonite, my number one choice for cloud backup. Carbonite gives you unlimited automatic protection for everything that matters. It quietly backs up all your photos, documents, and important memories in the background, safely, privately, and always just a click away on your computer or mobile app. Carbonite is your ultimate backup plan. It protects you from the unexpected, from accidental deletions and hard drive crashes to floods, fires, and even a morning coffee spill on your laptop. And if something does happen, recovery couldn't be easier. Just log in and restore everything with one click, even on a brand new computer. Right now, get 50% off Carbonite when you go to Carbonite.com/Kim. That's Carbonite.com/Kim. Live a better digital life with Carbonite. AI found my neighbor an extra $640 a year in credit card rewards. He did not switch banks, and he didn't chase a fancier card. He just stopped guessing. I'm Kim Komando for Webroot. Webroot Essentials Antivirus protects your devices without slowing you down. Right now, get 62% off at Webroot.com/Kim. Most people don't need a fancier credit card. They need one that pays them back for how they spend. AI makes that super easy. First, upload 3 months of bank statements or year-end summaries into your favorite AI chatbot. Black out names, addresses, account, and card numbers. Then type, "You're my personal finance expert. Categorize my spending, give me a 3-month average, and help me find the best credit card." Add your credit score range, monthly payment, and annual fee for better results. And be sure to verify the offer on the issuer site first. Let me tell you, banks change bonuses like toddlers change moods. And for more AI tips and great prompts, get my free newsletter at splashofai.com. All right, now imagine this. An out-of-state developer swoops into your town, tries to seize 10 feet of your commercial property. And the only thing standing between you and a devastating legal battle is a single piece of paper from 1969. Up next, we're taking a call from Ben in Boise, Idaho, whose business is facing exactly that. He has a copy of an old land survey, but it is so tattered and fuzzy that the critical information is completely unreadable, and the city has no record of it. The original surveyor is long gone, and the developer's lawyers are closing in. But we live in the age of artificial intelligence. So he called me for help to see if tech could actually piece together missing text from a 50-year-old document and save his business. And you won't believe what's possible now. So my co-host Andrew and I are talking with Ben about a highly specialized AI tool he can use. Plus, I will share an AI trick he can use to fill in the blanks. That's all coming up next. Have you ever Googled yourself? Typed your name into ChatGPT? Go ahead. What comes back should scare you. Your phone number, home address, your profession. That's just the surface. Dig a little deeper and anyone can find your social security number, health records, financial history. You see, data brokers collect and sell your personal information, which fuels something called your shadow score. Think of it like a secret credit score for your digital life. Companies use it to judge if you're a high-value VIP or a problem customer to be ignored. That's why I use Incogni. It works behind the scenes to track down where your data is exposed and submits removal requests on your behalf. Now, in my case, Incogni has completed over 2,700 removals from sites I didn't even know existed. They don't stop there. They keep sending follow-up requests so your data stays gone, protecting you from spam, scams, and real digital threats. Get 60% off right now with my exclusive deal at privacykim.com. That's privacykim.com. Hey, just a quick reminder, if you ever want to speak with me one-on-one, super easy to do. You don't have to sit on hold for hours like other folks. Come on. We can do much better than that. Head over to Komando.com. That's Komando, Komando.com. And in the top right-hand corner, there's a link that says Ask Kim. Now, let me tell you, insider secret, I read every single note that you send me there. I do personally. But if you'd like to be a caller here on the show, the easy and fun ways we can schedule you right in, go to Komando.com. Once again, that's Komando.com. And in the upper right-hand corner, there's a link that says Ask Kim. Ben in Boise, Idaho. Hi there, Ben.
Hey, Kim, how are you this afternoon?
Good. You have a great voice.
Oh, well, I thank you. Yours isn't bad either.
Okay, excellent. Maybe I should start making money with this voice one day. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're in the right line of work.
I
Yeah.
am. I am. So what's going on?
Hey, so I've got a weird situation where I have a copy of a survey that was done in 1969, and I have exhausted every resource trying to find a clearer copy of it. And the surveyor is retired, probably deceased at this point, and you weren't required to record surveys until 1974, so the city doesn't have any record of it. And the note section that calls out all the key points and the boundaries and how the surveyor came to his conclusion, things you just can't read it clearly because it's just so fuzzy and partial letters missing and whatnot. And I really want to know what that surveyor's intents were and what it said. So
what are you expecting what are you expecting to gain from restoring the survey? What are you looking? Are you trying to solve a puzzle or something like that?
I am. So I've got commercial property we run our business out of, and an out-of-state developer has come in, is trying to put in a new development on 10 feet of my property. And so they hired an out-of-state survey company to come do a survey saying whatever they wanted it to. And so I've got all my other documents and everything that back up in my case and everything, but we're just really curious what that original survey said, more than anything, to see if it's got any solid information that would strengthen my case at all.
But yeah, give it another angle, maybe, for what the original intent was, right?
Correct.
It's always interesting when we talk about surveys. I don't know if you ever heard this, but Arizona was supposed to have a beach. And so,
really?
but when
the whole state of beach?
Yeah, no, it's a big sandbox. That's what it is. But it's not quite a beach. There's mountains in the north. But what happened was, this legend goes, is that when they were surveying this part of the country so many years ago, is that when they were walking it on horseback, is that they made a wrong turn. So instead of going all the way down to what is now Mexico, they said, "Oh, let's make a right here." Okay. And then they went right, and they're like, "Oh, we got to go up to California." Okay. And then they went up to California. So if the surveyors did their job, I'd be sitting here we'd be on the beach in Arizona instead of in the desert. But anyway, there are a couple of documents that you can use. There's one AI tool called Vance, VANCE. It's really it has a photo restoring tool, but
okay.
It has done, what I've read about it is that it actually has done some work with old historical documents that were tattered, like from the 1700s, 1800s. And in trying to figure out exactly what it was. I don't know what the cost of this is, but something that you might want to use. Again, it's called Vance AI. I don't know if this one will work for you, but I'm just going to tell you about it because it's free. It's Scantailor, and that's Tailor, Scantailor. And another one is called Abby, Abbyy. That may also help, but it's going to be tough. It really is. But I hope that some of these tools might be able to work. Just for giggles, what I would do is scan a part of it and then upload that to ChatGPT using the latest model, not the O, which is really for writers and editors, but if you use Chat 4.0, like the letter O, I would upload that and say, tell me what this might say. Try to fill in the blanks for what would a surveyor in the 1970s in Boise, Idaho, what might this document have said? And
perfect.
You never know what's going to come back with, right? Who knows? Maybe
no, totally.
Maybe in its database they found this guy from the 1970s book that it sucked in the know-how about this particular section of Boise, Idaho. Because, literally AI read every piece of printed material in the world So
Yeah, that's just incredible.
you know what? Yeah, it's all copywritten. They just stole the heck out of it. Now they're making money off of it, but here nor there. But when it comes time to using AI, and it's something that I think we have to think about this tool in ways that we never thought about it. Like I was on a plane last night, and I was sitting next to my son. I said, you know what, Ian, we got to plan a trip for after Christmas. And so we're sitting there talking, and so we decided that, okay, we'll go to Paris. And then I said, Dad wants to go to Berlin, so we'll go to Berlin. And then Ian's like, well, let's go to Geneva. And I said, well, I don't know if there's anything to see, and I've never been to there. And then he said to me, he said, let's ask Chat where we should go. I'm like, oh, okay.
Huh.
And so Chat came back and said, you don't want to go to Geneva because in the winter there's not a lot to do on the lake, and or in the mountains unless you ski. Berlin would be great. You should spend 2 days there, and then you should go to Vienna, then go to London. I mean, and then listed hotels and activities for each city. And I was like,
oh, that's incredible.
I know. I was like, wow, this is really something. And then planned the trip for the least amount of air travel between city to city, or preferably when to take the train. Like, oh.
Well, that'll save a lot of hours of planning family vacations.
Yeah, for sure. So, take a little scan of it, see what happens, and then do me a favor. Let me know if Chat was able to fill in the blanks for you. I'm so curious, as well as if any of those tools actually helped out for you. You might want to try Adobe's Scan too. They are really, really putting a lot of AI efforts into those products because Adobe knows more than anything right now. If you don't innovate, you're going to evaporate. Hey, if you want more tips like this, join nearly 1 million smart readers who get my newsletter every single day. It's called The Current, and you can sign up now for free over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com. You can also find the show over on our YouTube channel or on over 450 radio stations across the country, and the full show can be streamed as a podcast anywhere you listen. And hey, your feedback matters. Let me know what you think about these podcasts. There's a special address, podcast@komando.com. That's podcast with an S, podcast@komando.com. I want to hear from you.